What's up everybody, Doug, Big Kid Powersports, and today we're going to school you noobs in the proper etiquette when borrowing a friend's snowmobile. I think we can all agree, snowmobiles cost money, okay? It's one of those things. It's always nicer to have a buddy with a snowmobile because it doesn't cost you and whatever. If your friend is nice enough to allow you to borrow his snowmobile, which we're all assuming is in fine running condition, there's some proper etiquette and some responsibilities on your side, okay? They don't just toss you the keys and say, have at it, give her hell, and then, it's just a free weekend of you bobbing around the fields. If you were not gonna borrow a snowmobile from a friend, you're talking a few $100s to rent. Go find one on Craigslist, I guess, $500-600, you're good to go. Ultimately, you're borrowing a sled from someone else, you're gonna get off a little cheaper. There's still money involved here, okay? This isn't a free ride. Most of the stories of wrecked sleds that come into the shop start with, I let my buddy ride it, and blah, 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 here it is. When you do borrow a sled from someone, in the back of your mind, prepare yourself that you may be purchasing this snowmobile, okay? So if you've got $1 in the bank, maybe think to yourself, hey, that's very nice of you. If things hit the fan, I could not afford to repay you. Stay home. These are the things you will be paying for borrowing your friend's snowmobile. You will be getting him a gallon of the oil that he uses, okay? If he uses AMSOIL Interceptor, you're not getting him Sitco Sea and Snow because it was on sale at Farm and Fleet that weekend. No, you're coughing up the $45 or whatever it is for his oil. Keep in mind, he's saving you some money from renting, okay? So $40, not bad. When you're done, that sled better be filled to the brim with gas, okay? That snowmobile better come back to this guy's garage cleaner than when it left, okay? I don't care if you gotta take a toothbrush and start wiggling around the tack and all that. That thing better be spotless. And if he was nice enough to let you just jump in shotgun to go up north, guess what? That whole rig better come back spotless. Thanks to you. Okay, you guys are going up north, right? There's all kinds of other fees and trail passes and stuff that goes along with it. If your buddy doesn't have that all set up yet, that's you, okay? And that trail pass does not come back off of that snowmobile, all right? You're not gonna sit out in his garage with a heat gun peeling away at that because they just spent $35 on this thing. No, that's his. That has nothing to do with you anymore. Once you guys get up north, I'm not saying it's a free ride for your buddy because he probably paid for you. Just start splitting stuff up, buying him drinks, buy him a nice lobster dinner or something. Obviously you don't have to come up with more than what you would have spent on a snowmobile rental, but you know what I mean? Keep it in that same ballpark. Take care of the dude is what I'm saying. If anything weird happens on the trail, right? If you're brapping around on your ZL600, well, not yours, but your buddy's, warning lights come up, shut her down immediately, okay? Because you don't want to be responsible for anything else happening at this point. If you get back and that motor's locked up and be like, I don't know, dude, the warning light came on, I figured I still had 500 miles left, that's not cool. I want to make sure that you treat this guy's machine nicer than he treats it, okay? This is your baby for the weekend. You make sure that it gets back in better shape than you received it. Now, oh man, God forbid, you completely annihilate this machine. And maybe not even completely wreck it, just dink it up pretty good, okay? Unfortunately, that falls back on you, okay? You can't just be like, shit's broke. Nope. You need to make that call and say, hey, I completely wrecked it. But I know this place called BK Powersports where I'm going to get it right back into better shape than I received it in. Owners, I got one beef with you. Make sure that before you do throw the keys at one of your buddies, at least give them a heads up of say, hey, the thing tugs really hard to the left. Hey, you know, it makes this squealy noise between these arms. Just something where the guy's not freaking out in the middle of the trail because you kind of forgot to give him a heads up on one of the little ghosts that live inside this machine. So, noobs, if you follow all of those requirements, you should be in good shape. And if, like I said, at the end of this weekend of you borrowing your buddy's sled, if you follow all these, you should be good friends still, okay? You break away from any of these, and oh boy, he's probably going to have some words for you.